Yo, so Krump World, I gotta holler at y'all, man. Because I've been talking to some people lately, whether it's in life, any type of anybody who interested in the arts, you know what I'm saying? And we all have the same thing in common, that like something is about to happen, bro. Like something is about to happen. And when it comes to this Krump, I've been feeling the same way. But I think our vision of Krump just needs to switch. You know what I'm saying? It's been narrow fielded. It's been real laser beam focused on self. And I get that, but it's time to shift that, because it's time to start thinking about the Krump world, the Krump community for real. Instead of just thinking about what you want to do within Krump, like it's time to really start thinking about the entire culture as a whole. That's not being thought about enough. Everybody say they want to put on for the city, put on for here. If you're a big homie, you kind of have a more open mind frame, but people need to really understand that there's no sense of getting to the top of Krump if you're not going, if by the time you want to take off, you leave Krump all the way around, you know what I'm saying? Or you still only think about yourself once you get to a certain point in your career, you know what I'm saying? So we need to start thinking about how to carry the Krump culture for real. More people need to really think in this manner, because if the right person at the right time explode and they mention Krump and somebody wants to know where to see it, where to find it, think about how some of y'all, especially if you just started, think about how you came into Krump. You didn't know where the fuck to find that shit on your own. Me, myself, back when YouTube first started, like I didn't even know what the fuck to type in, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially to stay up to date with all this. Think about how it is in the Krumpers group, how people be, yo, people don't even know about battles until, you know what I'm saying? Like they have to be linked and shit like that. So you gotta really think about how we have all Krump World, we got all this shit in different spots, all this shit, but there's nothing that actually connects it. You know what I'm saying? Especially on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, you had the movies and shit like that. You'll go there in person and things were easier to find because there weren't nearly as many sources to find it at. You know what I'm saying? So this is why Krump has to continue to connect each other and support each other. Don't think about it in a selfish way. Everybody come out with something new every damn month. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then want all the support directed here and all the support directed on this one person here and this and that, when really that can't be it. You got to think about the entire culture. If one person gets past a certain point of that blowing up and they mention Krump, they need to be able to know where to find it. And then once you do find it, so say, look, check this out. Check this out. So I'm on YouTube now. If I'm typing in something like, I don't know, fucking Krump 2020. Look, you have to be able to look at what's showing up. Okay? This is what happens in Krump 2020. This is what the average person would see when they when they look for Krump, somebody who really wants to get into it. Now my algorithms, like my search history and all that stuff is gonna be more tied to my interests right over here. So automatically more Krump will show up. But if that person has never searched for Krump before, that person's usual will start showing up in the related section. So, which means that there has to be something, people need to be able to go into a wormhole searching up Krump on YouTube. And it's the same way that it is with Facebook. That's why hashtags are so important, tags, all that shit. I hope I'm in frame. That's why anytime I post a video, especially at Try Not to Hype, I try to make sure my tags are right. And it's more of a connection. Like if I do a Try Not to Hype, I'm trying to connect people to that battle. You'll see it in the link description. Like my tags, I should have showed y'all this too. Yep. I have this program that shows me how to, what my analytics are on anybody's video. I forgot what that shit's called though, but this is the symbol. But anyway, like this is the newest Try Not to Hype, where these are, you can see my tags. You know what I'm saying? It's the Try Not to Hype challenge, reactions, dance, Rex, fair warning, J.I's, Krump, Krumping, South. These are the types of things when I think about those types of tags. Let me make sure I'm right. I gotta put this on autofocus. All right, so hopefully y'all can see me. If not, just listen, because that's the most important part anyway. But listen, I try to do the tags a certain way, especially on a Try Not to Hype. That way, if I were to upload a video, somebody will see it, somebody unknown, they want to actually see the full battle. When they click on that, they're actually not just linked to me. This is gonna link to your battle as well. This is how you build a network and keep the network alive and well and very accessible. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the average person who knows shit about Krump would not know how to search that up. And when they do, most of it is gonna be older content. You know what I'm saying? Like Krump King era content. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about it this way. When you're uploading, especially to the event holders, to the people who post session footage or just different clips of people in Krump within y'all movement and shit, y'all gotta make sure y'all tag them right and connect the YouTube network within social media, within YouTube, within Facebook, within Instagram. Once you tag like these certain tags, don't think about it in the near future, bro. You have to think about it. People might not give a fuck about Krump today, but I promise they will tomorrow. This is the mindset you gotta have. So when you're uploading all these tags, it's gonna connect everything. You have to upload with the mindset of presenting it to the world, not just the people that you know. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to let it be easy for people to find Krump. This is why Krump isn't accessible, or the average person wouldn't know where to find it, because how the fuck are they gonna find it? How are they gonna stay up to date? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying that doesn't happen already, especially if someone were to type in the Krump 2020, because there was a few videos that popped up. But for the average person, this ratio of unknowing people trying to find out what Krump is all about will be a lot higher than what it is now. If everybody, all the event throwers, the planners, people who post footage of more than themselves on their YouTube channel, on their social media, make sure you're tagging it right. And at first I used to get frustrated, like why y'all not doing this? Like y'all hoeing the Krump culture. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all not connecting the Krump culture. Y'all just, it's all about self. And then I'm realizing like maybe people just don't know how to work YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, and take full advantage of it, or know the YouTube etiquette or the social media etiquette when you're posting people other than yourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why track listing should be important. And down the line, like I'm thinking about other people, like think about how many, man, everybody who uploads themselves or a video of another Krumper dancing to a track, what is damn near the #1 question in all that footage? What track is this? Where can I find it? Where can I buy it? We have to think about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't just keep thinking in the now based on people that we know. You know what I'm saying? And trying to have this ego behind what we do, because there is a lot of that too. Like niggas know where to find it. Niggas just assume that the Krump world will know. You know what I'm saying? Just because you drop it on the Krumpers page and shit like that. Like that's not enough, bro. Like take full advantage. The Krumpers group should just be where Krumpers meet and figure shit out for the how to dish it out to life. You know what I'm saying? How to expand that way. That should be a meeting ground, not a fucking chit chat sister circle ass ground. You know what I'm saying? Like people be chatting it up in there, bro. And it's like, how is it gonna be effective? So think about this shit. This is where the Krumpers group should be a page where Krumpers come together to figure out Krump shit and move on. But when you the outside world should be the grind, the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people are throwing events, they should be reaching out to their neighborhoods, putting up flyers, putting up posters. That shit costs little to nothing, bro. Like, if you work at a job with hella employees, like, you should be telling people. You know what I'm saying? If you at least got a homie, you know what I'm saying, that you talk to, yo, I'm dancing here, yada yada. Like, but people keep that shit hidden. For what? This is not the time for all that. This is not the time. Like, connect us. If especially, like I was saying back with the track makers, how many people on average ask what that track is? If people just took the time out, instead of rushing footage, make sure that all the shit in the description is thorough. It should be basic things like, you know, give a little shout out, appreciate the love, yada yada, thanks for watching. Post the dancers, post their Instagrams, their social medias that they have public. Maybe not so much the personal ones, but at least the, you know, the fan pages or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But definitely more so the Instagram, because that's more public and shit like that, or Snapchat. So keep your Instagram. So when you have shit like this in a description, you make it easier to not only find that Krump. Now people can become, now you can develop a following. You know what I'm saying? And but from that following, then you can ask under the Instagrams and shit like that. I was trying to remember what I was saying. It was about the track. So then you can just tell them what track it is, where to find that track. You know how much of another level this can easily become in the next 2 years if we start doing this shit now. Like, start naming the tracks, and any example I'm giving, I'm really thinking about other people. Like the you got the KBL page, the Lowe's Town page, the fucking FCD Krump page, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then all these other event pages, you know what I'm saying, that post footage on a east, south, west. Everybody who uploads these clips of other people should be taking that extra time out to just make sure that who you have involved in the video, all that credit is given. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just to, people need to get out of that mindset. We're not trying to feed egos here. We feeding Krump, bro. Like, this is not about a self-serving type thing. Like, this is how you're going to lift the network of Krump and lift the whole culture. Now, this shit can be hella easy to find, the people that they into. Like, it's just us, bro. It's just us and Krump. Like, think about it. Look how many people are really active. How many people are actually putting on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just us. Everybody fucking doing this. Let's get this shit. Let's put on. Let's dish this shit out to the world and make sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all we got, bro. That's it. I try to make sure every single video, the motherfucking tags is right and people can know where to find it. Like, you want, especially on YouTube, like, you want your videos or related content to be in that related comment section. And you gotta realize that with you, if to the unknowing person, to somebody who's never searched that kind of content before, that won't show up on their related. Not like it should, not like it would on yours. Yours is more prone to that because that's what you search, that's what you watch. So this is something to get. It's a move, y'all boys. Let's make that shit happen. Everybody take the extra time to get your analytics right. We can be so fucking well. This network could be so big in the next couple of years and so easily accessible in the next, I say, 1 or 2 years, if everybody start doing this now and have this type of shit in mind when you are filming events and getting ready to post them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit could be hella easy. Type in basic words that that people would want to. Don't think about it in a Krump mindset. Think about it in a I don't know what the fuck Krump is mindset. Like, you got to think on that level so it could be easily accessed to people who don't know what Krump is, bro. That's all I'm saying. Get that shit done.